Looking the part I was blessed to become from the start. I know it and now you do too. They keep asking if talent determine your status. Don't matter, ain't nobody dope as the crew. Been looking for reasons to fall back in spring out of summer. All day heat dropping in June. Visions of grandeur. When my eyes lay low like the windows in my Camry. Still riding and rolling, been coasting on 3 sets of...
So you gonna preview for the people today?
Yeah, yes, what do you want to preview? I don't know if I want to do stuff for this. Let's see. Let's check out this radio one, just because it's the most recent.
Nice.
I hope you didn't change nothing on there. Cause I didn't
No.
say that. Okay.
I did save it. Shit ridiculous, man. You did good on this.
Trying to do my best with a random impression.
Yeah, man. I feel we all be doing that now, like.
That beat drop is that might be too much though.
Yeah. What? Oh, too loud?
Yeah. No, I'm showing them too much.
Oh, showing them too much. You're right.
I'm gonna go back to this.
Oh shit, he said that was too much for y'all. That's all y'all getting for free.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, pass me the rock, I'm already dope, I'm shooting. But not that quack shit though, that rap shit though. That clay don't play from the corner splash, that's dope. Waterfalls being chased like the bank got stole. Why not? Now why you trying to creep on tender love and care? She was riding OAC, cause ladies are your money with fair. Foul nigga baller with some other girl.
Hey bro, hey.
I'll still be catching some of the shit in there.
Yeah.
That whole basketball, but y'all.
That white shit though, that crack shit though. Splash, that's dope.
Telling stories about life, basketball, drugs, love, addiction, all in one story. But y'all find out about
That's what I like about you, like how you write, because you'll write. It's like you'll take a whole bar and, like you said, all those topics. Yeah. You'll wrap it in one and put a little cherry on top and be like, yeah, that was one bar, but I meant like 12 different things.
It's very dense. I know, a lot of people like stuff like that is like too much to digest.
Yeah.
Because it can be kind of like taxing on the ears. You have to like work to like really know what the fuck I'm talking about. Otherwise, it just sounds like a bunch of jumbled randomness.
Thankfully, you got a nice flow too. So
so it helps with that. I try not to get stuck in that too, because I know I see that a lot of times with even some of my favorite rappers. You're like,
yeah. What
the hell is going on here? But that's a little preview.
Looking for a way out. Tell me how you made it off the alley. Say he passed it off to God cause he struggled in them valleys. What's a rally to a deficit? Too much to overcome. Folks be caught up in two ways. How it's adding up for some. That's just numbers. Do the math. Them folks don't give a half. If you try to play the game play you right back. For the almighty dollar. Seen some niggas with no cash running suicide missions. They dying to do the dash. Damn.
I'm not fucking with the chair.
Yeah.
Just sit out here and look at the sky and shit. Like, what can I come up with? It's getting cold now, so it's a little bit less optimal.
See, this is my favorite time of year, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I love fall too.
What do you need for the studio? Just the
really, for recording purposes, really just this.
Really, all you need is well, do you need the wind?
Depending, are you trying to record it?
Yeah. I'm very glad we got something to use that with.
That's That's what I was trying. I was trying to make a song with it because I was like, oh, maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
Then turn into that.
I guess it just wasn't structured for a song though.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It kind of feels better as an interlude. Like,
I think part of it is because it has that loop with the song like constant. Yeah. Like it doesn't like even drop out. Usually like with samples like that, it'll drop out and that's like obviously like
this
rap. Yeah. But it's like that shit is constant in the background. It's kind of loud too, so it's kind of. Yeah. I don't know. For me, it kind of threw me off. Like I'm like, I don't even know how.
Testing. I think that's great. People gonna be like, what are y'all doing, man? What is this?
Hey, they can mind their business.
For real, bro. I don't even got the questions.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let's see. Let's get these right, man.
This shit, are you recording, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
I'll talk to you
live and direct. Nah, you straight, but actually, I think
better.
Yeah, it's better.
That's true, and it's kind of loud out here anyway.
Yeah.
Good old Statesboro, Georgia.
Live and direct.
Yes, sir.
Where did I put those? All right, we here with this man.
Yes, sir.
Phunkadelique. Phunkadelique.
Trying my best.
Trying your best, man. So, like, tell us about your name, cause it's really unique.
Yeah. So actually, the funny thing about this name, it wasn't really intentionally supposed to be a rapper name. So back in the days when I was on Facebook, I don't really be on there anymore. I need to get back into it. But when I was, I had changed my middle name on there. That like to
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It was like, the things were like back then. A lot of people were doing that. Changing their names to different random shit. So like I hopped on that little train or whatever, and I actually changed it to Ice Cold at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name Ice Cold.
Ice Cold.
I was on some different shit. I thought it was. I was trying to, and that was back when I was doing a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
And I don't know, something just hit me one day. I listened to a lot of funk music.
Yeah.
And the band Phunkadelique, Parliament Phunkadelique or whatever. Like I saw that, and they spelled it Funkadelic. Yeah. I was like, I like that Phunkadelic, but I'm gonna spell it differently because I don't want to be, I don't want there to be kind of a association.
Of course.
With them, like I'm a different person. So I was like, I'm gonna change the Phunkadelic, and I just rock that as almost a persona sort. It wasn't even a rap. Like this was way long before any of this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I fuck with like Phunkadelic. I'm gonna keep that. And when it came down to doing this, I was
like,
might
as well.
Like, I mean, that's kind of been my tag for so long. Like, I use it for everything, all of my medias and stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna rock with that, and it kind of does build into like what I'm about as far as like I like funky music. So
So like, did you grow up on it? Like, did your parents listen to it?
My parents growing up. I mean, to be honest, I listen to a lot of stuff because I also would be in the car and my parents would have on soft rock.
Okay, that's different.
Like Hall & Oates and like
Hall & Oates. Yeah. My mom loves Hall & Oates, man.
So like I would listen to stuff like that, like too. But like there was a lot of funk music, a lot of old school R&B as well as contemporary new school R&B.
You got a favorite funk group, like?
Ooh, favorites. I mean, it probably would be Parliament Phunkadelique.
Yeah,
because those are two separate bands that came into one. But I think that's probably George Clinton, like all that stuff. Like,
so they are okay. Because I was wondering about that because I would see some going to the name
Parliament,
exactly.
Parliament was his own thing, and then Phunkadelic was his own thing, and then they came together as Parliament Phunkadelic.
That's crazy.
And that shit is
dope,
bro.
Yeah, I gotta read up on that, man. Honestly. So outside of music, like what's some hobbies that you're into?
Definitely basketball. I love basketball. Anybody who's known me, like, know I've always been since since a toddler, 6.
You play in high school?
I didn't play high school ball, but I did play recreational ball.
Got you.
And I played for my church league.
Yeah.
I got all trophies in there, but yeah.
Cool.
And then sports in general, really.
Yeah.
Like I'm a huge fan of sports. Also cooking as well.
Yeah. Okay.
At one point I wanted to be a chef, but that's another story.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I wanted to be a cook.
I did not know that, bro.
Yeah.
I knew you was nice with it, but I didn't know I was like, okay. Yeah. That's cool, man. So, man, what did I want to say? I forgot. I'll come back to that. But I guess, man, what got you into making rap?
So I've always been into writing. I always make that a key point when I'm talking to, you guys.
Yeah.
Lorraine, Davey. Like, I always talk about how I'm a writer. And I put emphasis on that because, for me, like, poetry was really what got me really into doing rap. I won't say into listening to rap. I always listen to rap.
Yeah.
But into actually me being the artist behind it, I think poetry was the vehicle to, like, kind of get me into that.
Got you. Who were a couple of those first rappers that got you, like, into, like, you was like, oh, I like this genre?
Oh, definitely Outkast.
And
again, anybody knows me, I am a huge Outkast.
Yeah, you're an Atlanta boy, right?
Yes, all day, East Side Atlanta, Stone Mountain.
Hey.
And I've always fucked with Outkast. That's been a very crucial element to my, not even just as a rapper or an artist, but just as a person in general.
Yeah.
Like, the lessons that I learned from that. But then also stuff like Ludacris, T.I.
Oh, yeah.
Like, again, growing up in that era, that 90s, 2000s, early 2000s era of Atlanta hip-hop, when, like, Atlanta was really, like...
Yeah, doing something different.
Coming on the scene, yeah, like, because, off of the... I don't want to get too deep into this, the hip-hop history, but coming off of, New York, the sound, the West Coast sounds, and, like, Atlanta, that was when Atlanta was really, like, rising.
Yeah.
A lot of artists were coming out there. So, like, Ludacris, T.I., Phil Mob, they're not from Atlanta, but Georgia still, Killer Mike, Dungeon Family, all that stuff.
All them, man. So, like, your favorite artist, is your favorite artist an Atlanta artist, or you got a different favorite?
Favorite all time or right now?
Both. You gotta give me both.
Okay. My favorite artist all time is 3 Stacks. I know that's a very common answer.
Yeah.
But, nigga, I am really... I feel like I can really say that because, like, it's real and true. It's very genuine with me. Like, I'm not just saying that just as a popular talking point.
Yeah.
But yeah, 3 Stacks for sure. Big Boy doesn't get as much credit as he deserves, and I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out on that.
Yeah.
Because he deserves the credit.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that without him.
Yeah, people try to smooth over him.
Yeah, like he's not one of the greatest too. Like, it's crazy. But yes, 3 Stacks is definitely my favorite rapper all time. Lupe is actually my second favorite.
Yeah.
From there, it really interchanges. Those are the two. They're set in stone.
Yeah.
Right now, and nothing has changed that yet.
Yeah.
Right now, I fuck with Mick Jenkins heavy.
Yeah.
I fuck with Rhapsody.
Got you. Oh yeah, Rhapsody's dope, man.
JID, Cole, Kendrick. I kind of have some of the norms, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm rolling with.
Yeah, man. But the talent is undeniable, so it doesn't, it makes sense, man. So aside from, well, I guess what is it that you love about rapping?
Ooh, what I love about rap, I love the ability to put your emotions, kind of like put it all out there for other people to kind of see your lens, like your perspective, like how you view life. Because I feel like we all kind of have our own, perspectives and how we view things.
Yeah.
But like rap, and I think this is particular to rap, because you songwriting is across genres, but particular to rap, it's just a different type of like emotion and like really like bearing your soul out. And that's why I really fuck with it.
I definitely think rap gives a certain freedom that traditional music may not.
Right.
Well, apparently, it didn't offer. So
exactly.
When rap was created, it was created off the notion that I'm trying to express myself to the fullest extent.
Exactly.
This is my beat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's it's powerful, man.
Is there anything you hate
about rap?
Yeah, rap game.
I could go on this all day. I wanna call it.
Yeah, you notorious for hot takes on Twitter, man.
I don't want to stir the pot too much, but look, man. When it comes to rap, I'm very lyric biased, and I will say that proudly too. I don't say that as a downside. Like, lyrics are very important to me. So like, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan on a lot of the less lyrical stuff, but that's not to say that I don't also partake in many different avenues of rap, because I do, and there's a time and place for everything, and there's also just the duality of man and woman. We are creatures who have different feelings, ups and downs, or whatever. So it varies. Sometimes I want to dance to some ignorant shit, or I want to I want to get off like that. But like in general, I don't like some of the I feel like a lot of rap music today is kind of like it sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's very repetitive.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of new, fresh voices coming out. There are fresh voices, but not a lot. Not enough. I think the game is a little unbalanced. So
yeah. As usual, you know what I'm saying? It seems like a common theme. But the good thing is, I think with the access, I don't know. I can't really say that, you know, with the access of
like streaming and being able to
yeah. But it's had its gifts and curses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Bumps and bruises.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. But so you know, I know you're from Stone Mountain, right. And of course that, you know, has influenced your sound. But I guess, like, in what ways would you say are the biggest that it's influenced your sound? Where you're from?
I would say growing up in that area, there was so especially as a you know, middle school, high school, there's a lot of music being made in Stone Mountain, like, and just in that area alone, really in Atlanta period, but definitely in Stone Mountain, like, so many people trying to be rappers, and I don't even say that in a bad way, but I just mean, like, there's a lot of people really trying to do the music thing.
Yeah.
And I think in a lot of ways that kind of shaped the sound in the sense that there was so much coming out, and people wanted to, like, kind of hit their own ways, that there was just a lot of different sounds coming out at that time, and some of it, you know, caught on, and some of it didn't catch on.
Yeah.
But then also the environment of Stone Mountain being, at least, it's majority black, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a black area. Like, you know, most of my high school, Stone Mountain High School, was like probably like 80-90% black, you know.
Yeah.
So kind of think growing up around that too kind of also impacted a lot of ways in how I view things, and a lot of ways in how I rap too as well, because it goes down to, it's so hard. I be trying not to go too deep into stuff. I'll be doing too much, but like, okay, so I grew up, I was born in Atlanta, and then I was raised in Decatur, Glenwood Drive, up until I was 7. That's when I moved to Stone Mountain. So really, I kind of had a little bit of both, but obviously those early days, not a whole lot of impact on my life now. However, seeing the difference between those two as I got older, because that area where we used to live was the hood.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily claim to be like hood, like that's not my identity at all.
Yeah.
But I did live there at one point, and just seeing the juxtaposition of those two things, like from that to Stone Mountain, and kind of being able to like talk about those different things and where I grew and like how I grew out of that is something special. It's
kind of like you had a best of both worlds in a sense, you know.
That's kind of how I look at it. Yeah.
It's like you was in that situation before you even realized, oh, this isn't. Right. This isn't how you're supposed to like. Yeah, this is
normal, but like, oh, wait, maybe it's not
exactly
as normal as I thought it was.
Yeah, man.
But,
yeah. Who would you say, man, are like 5 artists that you are dying to work with as you enter the rap game?
That's a good one. I already named a couple of them. Mick Jenkins and Rhapsody off top for sure.
I can see that.
I love their styles. I think it blends. I don't want to, you know, go off too high, but I feel like it blends perfectly with my sound, because that's kind of like the type of sound that I kind of tend to go after.
Yeah.
JID as well. Another East Atlanta too, so shout out that. 2 more. 5 artists. I would say, damn, that's hard. What?
Yeah,
this is more difficult than I thought.
I know it is. Like, when you think about it, because it's so many.
Yeah, it's so many. Because there's people I can name. I can say Cole, but like that's too easy. Like, hold on.
Yeah. Want to come back to that one?
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
I bet. All right, man.
Yeah,
well,
my thinking cap on.
I know, right? See, yeah, we coming with that heat this time, man. So, I know you're on a label. Right. So tell me a little bit about that and how you guys came together.
Okay. So we're on Visionaire Records. It's me, myself, Loren, Dave B, and Devontae Isaiah. That's what we have right now. And kind of the process of how we kind of got this started, it was really kind of spur of the moment, it just kind of came together. So me and Loren actually worked at the same restaurant together.
Yeah.
I don't even want to name them. But yeah, we worked at the same joint, and that's how I got to know him, right?
Yeah.
Like I remember the first conversation we had, or one of the first conversations we had. he told me that J. Cole was his favorite rapper. And he just came off the top spitting cold bars. I'm like, who is this dude?
Yeah, like,
I'm like, okay, like he really about it. Like, 'cause a lot of people say they like somebody, but they don't really like go delve deep. This nigga was like delving deep into the catalog and shit with like knowing the lyrics off the top. So I'm like, okay, he really fucking hip hop.
Yeah.
So so I started fucking with him off of that, and we were good friends off of that basis alone, work and the fact that we both enjoy rap.
Definitely.
And then Devontae Isaiah, that's Loren's cousin, right? And so I later on went on to meet him through the process of, just us talking about rap and going through that. And then Dave, I don't even know where to start with that. There's so many iterations of it. I used to see Dave at parties.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that, man.
Worked with me and Loren. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's a whole, I don't even know if this is the platform for that, if this is the interview for that, but we can go on days for about like our whole story and how that came about.
Yeah.
But
so what you guys like represent? Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good. But yeah, Visionaire. Really, what we're trying to do here is, how do you see vision in the name? We all have a similar kind of goal for like, not only where we see ourselves as individual artists, but as a team collective.
Yeah.
We all had a similar mindset in terms of trying to kind of bring something different to the game. Everyone says that, so it's hard for me to want to say that because it's very cliche. But that is really what it was born out of. It's like we all in some different shit. We all got our own little waves, but we also have the same vision at the same time. Like it's four people moving in individual paths, but it's still a collective path at the same time. Yeah. And we just want to make like good music, really. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's for the love of hip hop.
Yeah, really, for real. That's what it's about.
Definitely, man. So, in 3 words, could you describe your sound?
3 words. Funky.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
I would say funky. Thought-provoking. And eccentric.
Nice. So let's talk about your writing process.
Okay.
So are you a beat first guy or a lyrics first guy?
So for that one, it kind of depends. I kind of do a little bit of both. I think I typically tend to go beat first.
Yeah.
I hear a beat and I'll say, oh, I fuck with this beat.
Yeah.
Gotta write something to this. But because going back to poetry, like I said, I started with writing poetry before I was even really writing raps. I was writing poetry. And obviously with that, you're not listening to a beat. You're just going off the top of your mind what you want to write. So I kind of do that sometimes too, where I'll just write stuff and then I'll find a beat and I'm like, oh, this goes over that perfectly.
Yeah.
Let me try and like find a flow, to match this beat to the words that I've already written. But yeah, generally I'm a beat first kind of guy, and I find a beat that works, and I'm gonna ride it.
Yeah, kind of get the vibe first, and then make the song around that. So, what kind of things do you pull inspiration from?
Ooh, inspiration. Definitely my daily life endeavors, because obviously we all go through this life here, and it's ups and downs, you know. So that in itself is plenty of inspiration. But then also, I listen to some of my favorite artists, and I see what they're doing. And not even just now, I'm talking about like old artists too, Yeah. I listen to a lot of different music, and I draw inspiration off of that. Like, I'll just go ahead and throw this out. Right now, I've been listening to the fuck out of Gil Scott-Heron.
Yeah,
my
man.
granddad really,
Gems, man.
Yeah, that's one of his favorites. And I've been listening to him a lot. And
have you heard that song, Almost something in Detroit? Almost Lost Detroit or something like that?
I was looking at Pieces of a Man. That's the album, but yeah.
Yeah, the bottle and all those.
That
man,
shit is insane.
Yeah, I was on a big kick, man, where I was just listening to all his music, because I feel like a lot of songs these days, it's like that soul, man.
Yeah,
no one has that soul.
That sound is so like
etched in history. It's like
it's just, and you can hear the pain of it. So like, I draw inspiration from older artists. From life, and then I also draw inspiration from. I just like, a lot of times I like to spend time to myself. Yeah. I'm kind of a weird person, I ain't gonna lie. I like my alone time a lot. So a lot of times I literally I would sit in my room and I'm just like sitting there thinking. Yeah. it's not even about anything in particular. I just let my mind run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let it run free and just like, what can you come up with? Type shit. You know,
Exactly.
just write my thoughts down.
Yeah.
That's how it comes out sometimes.
So, do you have a specific criteria when it comes when you're looking for beats? Do you have like something in your mind already, or?
Generally, no. I don't necessarily go searching for something. I do have, in the era of YouTube beats.
Yeah, type beats.
Type beats. Yeah, you know, we do type out stuff like that. But I think I tend to drift to stuff that I think will bring out lyricism.
Yeah.
Like that. Now that can be in a lot of different things, but that's what I tend to. Those are the type of beats like I'm like, oh, I can really like bar up on this.
Yeah.
Shit. Like that's what I tend to drift to, I think. But you know, I also play around with a lot of different shit. So.
Yeah. Got you. So, what's kind of like? I guess your. Actually, no. Let me go down to this one. So, what are some challenges you face so far as an artist coming up?
Challenges. I definitely say motivation.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of times I do lack motivation. You know, we talked about inspiration, but like sometimes I just don't want to do shit. I'm not gonna lie, and I think Rennie said that the other day.
Yeah.
Like finding that like to like actually stop being lazy and kind of get up and like do what you need to do to like sort of perfect your craft or like master your craft. So that's definitely a challenge for me, and I think being the type of person I am, where a lot of times like I said, I do like my alone time. I like to kind of just be by myself and like just think and do nothing necessarily.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a positive, but it also can be a negative. It can be something that detracts from like what we're ultimately trying to do here.
Yeah.
And so that, along with the challenge of just balancing life in general, you know. Work, school, other side hobbies, family, friends. Like it can be tough, and I see why. I can see how there are a lot of challenges to it, but we're up for it. So
yeah, I know you said you tend to write about your day-to-day life, but is there anything that you tend to gravitate? Well, I guess lyricism would that be something?
Yeah. Sometimes if I'm not writing about specific personal experiences, I might write something just to see how crazy I can get with the bars. Like it's not really any like real like, I guess, substance necessary behind it. I just want to see like what's some like really like bar-y type shit I can say.
What's some really creative things.
Yeah, to like try and like make it fun and engaging or whatever. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so like overall, how difficult is it to balance out your day-to-day activities and work and all that with your dreams?
That's definitely a process that I have not perfected. I don't know if any of us have yet, but like, that's definitely a process that I'm trying to get better at. It's a work in progress though, for sure, because a lot of people deal with like different things in life, depression, anxiety, whatever the case may be, and I'm no different, human just like the rest of us. So like we go through those like ups and downs, and so really trying to balance that can take a toll on you. Like just the balancing act in itself can take a toll on you, not to mention actually overcoming the challenges itself. So it definitely takes a toll, but like again, I already know that like I have the ability to do it. I've done it in the past, and I can't overcome those challenges. I just have to really like focus my mind on it.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. Because like that, when it comes down to it, like you said, it's like finding that inner determination to just be like, no, I'm gonna do this. So how can so we talked about writing. Right. You kind of gave us the inside look on what it's like to be an artist. You got any projects coming up, or?
I do actually. I do.
Yeah.
So I have a project right now that I'm working on. It's kind of funny. Man behind the can, Dave B. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows I've been working on this joint forever.
For a while.
Switching back and forth between album, EP, mixtape, just random project. Like I will say this: I have the utmost respect for artists and what they do as far as trying to come up with different things. But yeah, I'm working on a project right now, and set to release very soon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say today, but we'll say very soon.
Yeah.
Nothing big. It's a short project, but just to kind of get my sound out there.
Gotcha.
As an individual artist, and then also to add to the Visionaire, you know, because Baby and Loren already have either projects or a single out. So
yeah, adding to the catalog.
Right,
Let's see
definitely.
what you're trying to do. I guess right here, man, we'll ask, like, who are some influential people to you that you know, got you this far?
Definitely my family, for sure. Mom, pops, dad, brother. Like, you know, those people are the people who are centric to, like, your. Well, I'm speaking from centric to my life.
Yeah.
Right. Like early on, very. So that means a lot, as well as again, favorite artists like, you know, the Andre. I want to be better than this thing. To be honest, that's really how I be feeling a lot of times. Is like, I want to be better than these people.
Yeah.
And that's not in a disrespectful way. It's
Yeah,
just
of course.
for the glory of competition, but and then definitely even my niggas like Loren, Dave, Devontae, like, bro, they inspire me every day, honestly, because I hear some of what these niggas be putting out.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta step my game up, bro. Like, I ain't trying to get left behind, you know. Nobody want to be like the dude, you know, so we all gotta like run at the same pace, you know. So like, but these niggas be sprinting, bro.
Yeah.
They gotta catch up. But yeah, like, I think that's. I didn't forgot the question now.
Oh man, no, you answered it, bro.
Okay.
10. You talk about
going off tangents a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that's the stuff that people want, man. That's what we need, bro. But this has been amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's all we got for today.
Yes, sir. It's Phunkadelique.
Yes, sir, man. Any last words for the people?
I say be on the lookout for Visionaire. You know, we on the way. Definitely check out my boy Loren. He should be dropping the project soon as well. I think he already discussed that, but I'll leave that to him. Devontae as well.
Yes.
Y'all ready for the talent that is Devontae Isaiah.
The hidden weapon, bro. The secret
and then, of
weapon.
course, Dave B. The man behind the camera. You know, y'all don't even know right now, but he is behind the camera. The man of all hats. He does it all, people.
I try.
He does it all. But yeah, man, like, that's all I really got to say is, like, what we're trying to do really is genuine here.
Yeah.
We do want to build something here. It's not even just about music, too. I think I want to make that clear, too. It's not, you know, Visionaire is a record label, yes, but we're also trying to build, like, black excellence, I guess. I don't even know another way to put it. But we're trying to, like, you know, raise community, you know, raise the community overall, period. So be on the lookout for all our projects, really, is essentially what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Is that we're doing a lot of different things here. So, like, y'all gonna love it.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Been coasting on 3 sets of oceans, I'm trying to get back overseas. Me and the team, straight to the league. Been balling on con like it's year 17. Time to get out of my mental, got stuff to attend to. I checked out for too long, got overdue rentals. Tay, Dave, and Rennie creating the stencils. Been drawing our lives with foam, pen, and pencil. Like, I got the vision, he got the vision. Yeah, we got the vision.